Honorable members, the President has called this joint sitting.
Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable members, honorable voters,
Speaker,
let me listen to Honorable Shivambu. He
Honorable Speaker,
actually rose before
I rose
you.
in terms of the Constitution to seek protection and assurance from you that the events of this House are going to be protected by this book, by this Constitution. I've brought to your attention the fact that as part of the protection services here in Parliament, we've got members of the SAPS. We've got a fresh judgment from the Constitutional Court that state securities, particularly the SAPS, must not be involved in keeping so-called security here in Parliament or security in Parliament. We have dealt with that separately, but there are members of the SAPS who have been assessing everything else that we do here. And we know as part of their plan, they're going to come with these cable ties. That is a valid point which you must entertain. Assure us as members of Parliament that when we proceed today, we're not going to have SAPS invading the House, violating the Constitution, undermining the Constitutional Court. We have done that on many occasions, but please make an assurance today that they're not going to allow for the violation of the Constitution and the Constitutional Court ruling on this particular issue particularly. Can you assure us about that? What is difficult about that? Honorable Speaker
Madam Speaker.
House Chair, Speaker and Chairperson, may I please draw your attention? I'm raising in terms of the Constitution to seek your protection and the protection of the Constitution. So both Section 58 and 71 of the Constitution say that as members of Parliament and delegates of the National Council of Provinces, we have got privileges, and that we are not subject, we cannot be arrested, and we cannot be charged criminally. But we have got it on good authority that 21 members of the SAPS have joined the Parliamentary Protection Services today with the intention of arresting members of the EFF. They even have these cable ties, which they want to use to tie down members of the EFF here in Parliament. But besides that, they've got injections as well. They want to inject members of Parliament of the EFF with biological contents that are going to deactivate them for the rest of the day. So we're standing up, Chair and House Chair and the Speaker, to seek protection that in the proceedings of this House today, we're not going to be subjected to harassment that will be in contravention of both Section 58 and 71 of the Constitution of South Africa. We want to raise issues with you. We have told you in advance that there are issues we want to raise with you. But can you please guarantee protection for today, that we're going to respect the Constitution and make sure that everything else happens as per the Constitution? Up to you, Speaker and Chairperson.